like really serious traffic.
We are doing, nothing really that intense in terms of cost because I didn't want to scare you. Duplicating the ads and, making sure that we get opt-ins to the list and that we're building the list. Once you have money, you do media buys. Blast to their list, you can have people mail for you, or you can cost per action advertising, purchase ads in magazines, you can get a billboard at the side of the road. The sky's the limit pretty much. But if you were to ask me in the beginning, that's really not necessary. I've tried everything and some of the things didn't work. More broad advertising, and never really was a fan of that. It's more of, what would work is, and what's going to work for you in the beginning is to, that's all good, you get a real kick. You get immediate results, you're adding to the list right away, but the main idea, targeted advertising, rent out lists. I would not recommend doing any full page magazine ads for $10,000, stuff like that. I wouldn't do that. As long as it's targeted, that's the name of the game.
Been looking at some of these, kind of like, make money quick offers out there. The obvious question is, do all these offers work?
Most of them don't. It's too basic, I already know this. First of all, they're hiding so much from you because legally you can't put a lot of stuff in there. If it's published in an ebook, you're not finding out, really hardcore stuff. Maybe if you purchase my stuff, it's a little bit more hardcore. I'm not like looking for a magic pill or something, like I can do that myself. It's of course like really easy to write an ad and post it, like, how we did like the back page and like we put up ads. And then you know what? You get traffic from that and you get opt-ins from that. I don't think you need to keep buying ebooks over and over again. You learn it, you learn your tools, and then do it. When I go to like the parties with all the gurus and everyone's like at the party, like we don't talk about like the newest and latest strategies and tips and stuff. We talk about like a lot of like embarrassing niches, like where like you're embarrassed to talk about. Like if you're at a party and they say, "What do you do for a living?" And you're like, "I'm an affiliate marketer." They're like, "Oh, what do you promote?" If you're embarrassed to tell them what you promote, it's usually a niche that is hot and is in demand, but is a little smaller. It's getting like 10 sales a day by this one guy, and there's like hardly any traffic. It's like 10 hits a day or something, and like 10 sales a day. Well, that might be a slight exaggeration, but it was probably like a 50% conversion rate. It was insane. It was like 1 out of every 2 people who visit the site buy it, that type of thing. Insane conversion rate. So I opted into the guy's list, I reversed his hop link, I found out who he was, and I opted into his list. The guy was sending out